I'm on a mission to platinum every single Assassin's Creed game, and in today's video, I'll be exploring the great nation of Italy in regarded by many as the greatest game in the franchise. AC2 introduces us to a man who is, in my opinion, the greatest assassin Ubisoft ever created. No, not him, the other guy.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
I think he comes from a family of auditors. I don't know, my Italian is a little rusty. We start off as Ubisoft's favorite neglected child, Desmond Miles. And after witnessing the birth of Ezio and escaping Abstergo, we pop 2 quick trophies. Before meeting up with the rest of our team, tech expert Rebecca Crane and the douchey historian Sean Hastings.
Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Okay, fuck you. Where's the hidden blade when you need it? Back in the Animus, we take control of young Ezio Auditore. Charming, cocky, and funny. A real ladies' man.
Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
And it didn't take long for the game to remind me that the parkouring in the older AC games require actual skill.
Baby brother still has much to learn.
Okay. Completely fucked that up. I didn't want to sit down. The last time I played this game, I was just a kid. So most of AC2 is a blur to me now. But this next scene, I remembered like it happened yesterday.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
At best, they never change.
And may it never change us.
Oh, beautiful. That music brings back so many good memories. Now to head back home and run errands for the family. Delivered mail for Padre Giovanni. Paid a visit to the guy cheating on Ezio's sister.
Ma che ti piglia?
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Well, break my face then. Break my face then.
She's lucky to have had someone like me.
Jumped off the tallest building in Florence. Collected feathers for baby brother Petruccio. And carried some paintings for Mama Auditore's friend Leonardo. Yes, that Leonardo. What started off as a perfectly normal day for the Auditore family quickly took a dark turn. Ezio returns home to find out that his father and brothers have been thrown in prison. Distraught by this information, Ezio does a little shopping to clear his mind. Apparently, Giovanni was sitting on some documents that could expose powerful and dangerous people. And to clear his father's name, Ezio has to recover and deliver the documents to a family friend, Uberto Alberti. But that's not all we found in Giovanni's secret room. Anyone else aroused?
Out of pocket for that shit.
With the documents delivered, Ezio eagerly waited for the good news. But Ubisoft had other plans.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Oh god, I was so not prepared for that.
He's one of them.
So you won't even give me time to process what just happened, huh? Son of a bitch. The pain of betrayal, yeah, that sounds about right. Jesus Christ. I hate you, Ubisoft. With the guards on high alert, the maid decided to hide Ezio's mom and sister someplace safe. Oh, it's a bop house. But this place wasn't just a hideout. It was also the place where Ezio learns the art of stealth. Ezio learns the assassin ways from them? So what am I supposed to do? Enter a group to blend. You know this is not fooling anyone, right? 5 hot women and 1 hooded man. Yeah, I don't think I'm blending in. However, being stealthy in a game made back in 2009 proved to be quite, well, challenging. Come on, blend. You son of a bitch!
Like what you see?
Sister, I'm trying to blend. Please behave yourself. No. Crowd. Give me crowd. Why is this not a crowd? Why is... Oh, fuck. No. You son of a...
One eternity later.
Walk in a straight line, nobody bump into each other, or I will use my hidden blade on all of you. After what seemed like an eternity of screw-ups, we took the weapon Paolo gave us to Leonardo, and on the way there, I came across a glyph. Simply put, glyphs are puzzles that get increasingly harder the more you solve. Went from feeling like Einstein at first to feeling like Patrick Star towards the end, but more on that later. Oh, and the weapon we brought to Leonardo?
1 minute later.
Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Had enough yet?
Unlike my stealth, the blade works, so Ezio decided to put it to good use.
Oh! He needs some milk!
The Auditore are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
With Uberto dead, Florence was no longer safe for the Auditore family. So they packed up and fled to their family home in Monteriggioni, where we meet...
It's a me, Mario!
Back at home, Ezio learns that he comes from a long line of assassins, and that his father was killed because he uncovered a massive conspiracy that threatened the Templar order. Angered by this discovery, Ezio swore to take down the order, starting with the Templar harassing the family, Vieri de Pazzi. I'll be butchering many Italian words over the course of this video, so please bear with me. Before confronting Vieri, however, I got a trophy for synchronizing 10 viewpoints and a trophy for sprinting 100 meters.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Now all that was left was Vieri.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, neat. Before heading straight back into business, I upgraded a building in the stronghold and visited Uncle Mario's secret basement. Not the creepy kind. There are 6 secret crypts hidden across Italy, and in them you'll find a special seal. Getting all 6 will unlock the armor locked in the basement. But I will get those seals later. Gotta attend a Templar meeting first. Meet La Volpe, a thief, who helped Ezio find the location of the Templar meeting. It's hidden within a crypt. Well, look at that, I guess I have time for those seals. But to reach the tomb, I need to first complete a set of parkour challenges, which can be quite frustrating. No, trust me, you'll see a lot more of such fails. Frustrating as it was, I quite enjoyed tomb raiding, which is why I did one more, and naturally had more fails. but I eventually reached the tomb, which just so happens to be attached to the ceiling of the church. Why? Beats me, but a pretty cool place to be buried if you ask me. Once at the meeting, we overhear their plans to eliminate the Medici family. So Ezio shows up just in time to save Lorenzo and his brother Giuliano. Or so I thought. Why Ezio watched Giuliano get game ended is beyond me. Seems like he only intended on saving Lorenzo. With Lorenzo's save, Ezio went after Francesco. Thank God the Vieri family are worse at parkouring than I am. After meeting Lorenzo to give him the good news, he tells Ezio of the people responsible for the attack on his family, the Pazzi conspirators. But before dealing with Jacopo and his hitmen, I completed an assassin contract, almost lost a race. Oh, that was so close. Chased after the mailman like every dog in every Hollywood movie. Got another seal. Punished an unfaithful man. Collected codex pages. And tried to synchronize viewpoints. Keyword being tried. The amount of times I fell to my death in this game is embarrassingly high. As for the Pazzi conspirators, there are 4 hitmen working for Jacopo. Fat ass Baroncelli, Archbishop Salviati, and you guys complain about historical accuracy, Stefano da Bagnone, and lastly, Antonio Maffei. Took me a few tries to beat him because I decided to have fun with the mission. Ended up making a fool of myself instead. No! Oh! Serves me right for trolling. Fuck me. That's what I wanted to do. It's okay, I'll leave out the first attempt from the editor. With the hitmen dealt with, it was time to take down Jacopo. But not before completing Ubisoft's favorite kind of mission. Tailing mission. Lovely.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno.
I fucking hate tailing missions. Walk faster, please. For the love of God, walk faster. Okay, is this the spot? More tailing. Lovely. Am I going to follow him to Florence? As you can tell, I was quite annoyed. I tailed this slow, wrinkly bastard for over 5 minutes, only for the leader of the order to deal with him. Well, at least I got to put him out of his misery. The conspirators. And just like that, the Pazzi conspirators were no more. Moving on to sequence 6, Ezio makes his way to Venice when he comes across Leonardo. And rather than letting these two inseparable lovebirds enjoy their journey to Venice, Ubisoft decides to add a chase sequence into the mix.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always!
Oh, and I also got another seal before I boarded the ship to Venice. By this point, Desmond needed a break from the Animus to avoid a full mental breakdown. Well, so much for that, because he immediately starts reliving Altair's memories. More specifically, a memory where Altair chases down a target. And naturally, I wasted no time in humiliating him with my elite parkour moves. Okay, so that's how Altair deals with his targets. He kisses them. After watching Altair repeatedly use his other hidden blade, Desmond felt rejuvenated enough to re-enter the Animus. Which brings us to the lovely city of Venice, where Ezio and Leonardo do a little window shopping before coming across a woman scaling a restricted building, Superhuman Rosa. I call her superhuman not because of her climbing abilities, but because in spite of taking an arrow to the knee, she is still faster than Ezio. Game logic. The game finally realizes that people can't just run around with an arrow in the knee, forcing Ezio to carry her. I also dropped her a few times, but we won't talk about that. We eventually put her on a boat and deal with the guards trying to kill her. Pro tip: don't jump on a moving boat. I'm such a fucking idiot. Once at her stronghold, she gets the medical attention she needs.
You'll be alright. The worst is past.
Venice il cancero, brutto bastardo! A te e quella grandissima troia di tua madre!
And rather than being around such a high-spirited woman, I began working on a trophy. Not the way Ubisoft intended though. I'm sorry, I just really need this trophy. I swear I'm not a sociopath, I just couldn't find any more guards. As for the rest of Sequence 7, we free Antonio's men. Rosa teaches us a new move. Monkey see, monkey do. What the fuck did you just call me? And we snuck into the palazzo to take out Emilio Barbarigo.
Requiescat in pace.
What he said. The Merchant of Venice. And before heading into Sequence 8, I attempted another tomb puzzle. We can all guess how that went.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno tirano.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Rosa, ci sei quattro cibo d'amore.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. We kick off Sequence 8 in typical Ubisoft fashion, with a goddamn tailing mission.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And I thought the last tailing mission was long. This damn mission was twice as long. But we do learn some vital information. They plan on game ending the Doge and replacing him. The Doge is the highest official in Venice, by the way. Ezio and the gang decide to warn the Doge of the assassination attempt. The only problem, the palace is heavily guarded. Enter Leonardo da Vinci. Now let's go save the Doge. Maybe someone else should. I'm clearly not the right man for the job. Well, at least I didn't manage to screw up the flight portion of the mission.
Are you sure about that?
Despite our best efforts, we were too late. Carlo Grimaldi poisoned the Doge. So we penetrated him. Failing to save the Doge meant that the Templars succeeded in their mission. They replaced the Doge with one of their own, Marco Barbarigo. Pronouncing these names is going to give me a damn migraine. With Ezio frustrated that he couldn't save the Doge and me frustrated at all these damn names I have to pronounce, we needed something uplifting. So we grabbed another seal, which brings us one step closer to that armor, paid a visit to our good buddy Leonardo, and attended a costume party where Ezio naturally showed up as an assassin. This guy is seriously committed to that look. As for our meeting with Leonardo, let's just say thanks to him we not only have the perfect gift for the new Doge, but also the perfect way to blow off some steam. The American way. Sequence 10 has us preparing to take down Dante and that fat-ass Silvio, who have taken control of the Venetian arsenal and have 2,000 guards protecting them, forcing Ezio to get an army of his own, one that's led by
Bartolomeo d'Alviano is the man you seek.
Let's just call him Bart. But before getting down to business, Bart needed to rush back home to check on his one true love, Bianca.
And poor Bianca. If
Daughter?
something's happened to her.
A wife.
Aha!
Pet. Bianca's his sword. I can't even be mad at the guy. I'm the one that assumed Bianca is human. With Bart, Bianca and the rest of the army out of danger, all I had left was to take out Timu, Laurel and Hardy. Hello, Fairy. Ow! Fatty down.
Requiescant in pace.
What he said. Bianca's man. Interesting trophy name. Before Dante and Silvio went to the afterlife, we learned that their ship set sail for Cyprus in search of a piece of Eden, which was later confirmed by Leonardo.
Wait. What if that's why they sent their ship to Cyprus? To find this piece of Eden and bring it back to Venezia.
When the second piece is brought to the floating city,
the prophet will appear.
With the piece of Eden back in Venice, Ezio had the brilliant idea to not just steal the shipment, but disguise himself as a guard and confront the so-called prophet. Surprise!
Ezio, it's been some time. Rodrigo.
And after a brief encounter, Rodrigo manages to escape. Plot armor, I guess. Speaking of plot, this next scene was unexpected, but a pleasant surprise.
What are you all doing here?
Perhaps the same thing you are, Ezio. Hoping to see the prophet appear.
I came here to kill the Spaniard. I couldn't care less about your prophet. He never showed up.
No? But you did.
What?
A prophet's arrival was foretold. And unbeknownst to us, here you are. Perhaps all along, you were the one we sought.
I am the prophet?
Who are you?
Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli. I am an assassin, trained in the ancient ways to safeguard mankind's evolution. Just like you, and each one of us here.
You are all assassins?
Hola. Fascinating.
Volpe.
It's true, Nipote. We have all been guiding you for years, teaching you the skills you would need to join our ranks. I think it's time.
Benvenuto, Ezio. You are one of us now. Come, we have much to do.
Oh, and I also got a trophy for assassinating a poisoned enemy. Overkill, if you ask me. We begin sequence 12 assessing the apple we stole. Realizing the extent of its powers, the gang decides to hide it in Forli. More specifically, a palace run by Caterina Sforza. Think Rosa, but way more intimidating.
Well, come on down here and give it a try, like a real man. And I'll kick your balls so hard they fly out your nostrils! Lurido branco di cani bastardi!
Am I the only one that found that oddly sexy? Never mind. Once inside, we learn the Orsi brothers kidnapped two of Caterina's children to trade them for the apple.
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them!
Huh?
I have the instrument to make more!
Huh? Wasn't expecting that response, but also not surprised. Ezio, however, left the apple with Caterina and went after the brothers. And after killing one brother and returning the children back safely, we find out that Caterina, Niccolò and the army they had surrounding them couldn't keep the apple safe.
Checco Orsi. He has the apple. What?
Stupid ass game. So we upgraded our armor and went after the apple.
Requiescat in pace.
What he said. It wasn't so straightforward though, leading to Ezio losing that damn apple again. However, there is a silver lining. Ezio has a beard now. As for the apple, Ezio found the man that stole it.
I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
You have lost your damn mind if you think I'm pronouncing that. Let's just call him Sav. Sav used the apple to gain control over Florence, and instead of risking the possibility of being corrupted by the apple, Ezio decides to take down the 9 lieutenants to turn the citizens against Sav. Here's how that went. Ooh, just in time. Bye-bye. No, pushed him the wrong way. Try again. I have 5 arrows in my ass, but it was worth it. Taking down that artist got me in the mood to do some art shopping myself. To spruce up the family villa, of course. And immediately after that, I went after the 4th lieutenant, which proved to be more challenging than the last few. Come on, do I have to be notorious all the damn time? God damn it. Apparently existing is a crime. Why did you jump on him, you stupid fuck? But I eventually got him, and right after assassinating him, I got a trophy for defeating 10 enemies without getting hit. Yes, I finally got that fucking trophy. The mood quickly went downhill with Lieutenant number 5. I don't want to talk about it, just watch. Please, please do not choke this. No.
Huh?
This guy really pissed me off with this damn mission. I'm not going to stab him. I'm going to shoot him. Straight in the damn mouth. I shot the wall. I shot the wall.
Many minutes later.
As for the remaining lieutenants, it was fairly easy. The captain of the guard, the nobleman, the farmer, and the merchant. This sequence was quite long, but it was worth it, because the events following the downfall of Sav was just plain epic. Ooh, that was cold. With the apple in our possession once again, I collected all codec pages and headed back to Monteriggioni. Solving the puzzle with the codec pages revealed the location of the vault. Rome. We also learned that 2 pieces of Eden are required to open the vault. The apple, which we have, and the staff, more accurately, the Pope's staff, which is with the newly appointed Pope, Rodrigo Borgia. Yes, that guy. And since we were heading straight into the most fortified place in Italy, it's only right we have the right gear for the mission. It's a good thing I finished all those tomb puzzles. I also got some miscellaneous trophies out of the way. I collected 8 statuettes, remember that one scene in Karate Kid?
Sweep the leg.
Role played as Ryu and Ken,
Hadouken!
and paid tribute to Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder.
Perfect harmony.
Sequence 14, the final sequence of the game, where we made our way to Rome. He definitely bruised his baby making kit. We then infiltrated the Sistine Chapel, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I attacked the Pope. Never thought those words would ever leave my mouth. But hey, first time for everything, right? Oh, and taking out Rodrigo seemed a little too easy, don't you think?
Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so.
Huh?
Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vai a farti fottere.
You just said that to the Pope. You're going to hell. Please ignore the fact that I'm fighting the big bad villain of the game with a toothpick. I dropped my sword a little while ago and I forgot to replace it. But it didn't matter. Rodrigo got the apple. And now that he has both pieces, he fled to the vault, leading to something I never thought I'd witness in all my years of gaming. A boxing match with the Pope. And you lot complain about historical accuracy. Didn't know there was a Pope that was MMA certified. Should have paid more attention in history class, I guess. Rodrigo Borgia, the big bad villain of the game, turned out to be a big bad baby. He didn't take the loss well.
You can't! You can't! It's my destiny! Mine!
That was quite a tantrum. As it turns out, Ezio is the prophet foretold, which is why Rodrigo couldn't open the vault. And upon entering it, we are greeted by the Isu Minerva. I was quite invested in the story she had to share. That was until she stared directly at me. Definitely caught me off guard. Speaking of unexpected events, the Templars found Desmond and the crew. But not to worry, they escaped the hideout. I didn't even have to do anything. Up until this point, the game was fun. Yes, it had fails, sad moments, even a few stressful ones, but nothing compares to solving these final few glyphs. I mentioned earlier how fun they were, but this is a Ubisoft game. We can always count on them to make something excessive. The last few glyphs were painful. I mean, look at this garbage. I was so stubborn I spent a good 25 minutes attempting to solve it, without any help. My ego took a hit that day. And soon after that, I did a task that fits perfectly in my wheelhouse. Collecting feathers. This one for you, baby brother. Collecting all feathers gave us a nice heartfelt moment between Ezio and his mother. And also gave us the Auditore cape. A cape that sets the notoriety level to maximum. So I did the most logical thing. I wore it in every city. I spent a lot of time solving glyphs and collecting feathers. I clearly needed some rest and relief. Okay, maybe not rest. This game brought back some amazing memories from my childhood. And a decade later, it's still as fun as ever. So it's only right I give something back to this beautiful city. Man of the people and the platinum baby, master assassin. Without a doubt the greatest Assassin's Creed game ever made. Ubisoft really set the bar high with this game. If you don't agree, talk to your therapist about it. That being said, leave a like if you enjoy the video and be sure to subscribe to not miss out on any future AC videos. Until next time, peace.